Who will they take home for a new year? We're back here for the series finale. Yeah, so we are actually on the night on the town, and we're just kind of like all together hanging out for our one of our last little getaways. So this one we're actually just like enjoying the Lights Festival and kind of soaking in the last of the holidays before the new year. So we are at the Festival of Lights here in the beautiful and new Snowy Escapes expansion pack that came out this year. Yes, I love it. So of course we've got to eat because pretty much like everything involves eating, I feel like, you know. So it's like they're like, okay, well, you gotta eat. That's on the checklist. Okay, so everybody like rushes to go eat. So we're doing that, and we are just kind of like living it up a little bit. We have Holly over here. She's enjoying like a conversation with Knox. It's so cute. I'm so glad that they found each other, and it's like, again, it's all about like the funny things of how like they each like probably wouldn't have found each other or wouldn't have even approached each other, like if they ran into each other at the grocery store or something like that. But then, you know, they found each other on the show and they're like, yes, we have found love. So we are actually doing a quickie build right now. Yes, that's what I'm calling this. But we are gonna have a really fantastic fireworks display. And as you can see, I am building that right now, and there are like, I don't know, like maybe 100 fireworks in that. I don't even know, because there are more about to go in a second. But I just like did not like this. Like I really like the pond and stuff, but if I'm gonna do a pond, like, because I had a pond in like real life in my house, but like my yard's too small for a pond, and then it started flooding everything else, and so it's like, because you don't have any drainage, and because you need like ground, you know, to go down into the earth, and the water to go down into it and to dry out and stuff, you know, occasionally, especially like if you're not trying to have a lake in your yard. And so yeah, I totally like morphed that lot just a little bit, you know, so it served a little more function for what we're doing here. And so yeah, I did like a quick on that by like 2000%. So I spent like a tad bit of time on that because I just wanted to make sure that there was something to do there, and that it, like going forward, like I would have other things I could do for it as well there. Oh, yay. So we're naming her Snow Pal. I love doing this. It's so cute. And everybody's like doing their own cute little creative Snow Pals, mostly, except a couple of the noobs. You know, they're like, meh. And oh, Ben. Yay, Ben. He is very kind and super respectful. So he's like doing a lot of these like very respectable, very like upstanding, like, you know, greetings, like hello, greetings. Aw, yay. Aw, it looks like other people are starting to join in on the love. How cute. Like, I don't even know who they are, but that's just adorable. I love it. So yeah, here we go. Oh my gosh, oh shoot. Oh no, he like blew himself up. Crap. Okay, so he'll come back later, but let's enjoy this fireworks. Whew. Wow, yeah, I did not realize like when I was gonna deploy all this, like how smushy everything would be. So it's just like almost like pure bright white light with like a little bit of color. And so then I'm like trying to look at it like in first person mode, and I'm like, wow, this is really neat. But like I wish there was a way to stagger it, maybe program it a little bit, because I thought it would go off in a not so like explosive way. Because now you're like, now that they're starting to like wane towards here at the end, you know, and dissipate, like they're going to the bigger ones that are more defined, and so it's just a lot easier to kind of see the detail of the firework, with the cute hearts, that kind of stuff. But and the tree, and there's like a few little patterns and things, but like you can't tell at first because they're all just exploding. But like in real life, it'd probably be cool, but it'd probably shake your foundation of your house and rock you to your core. You're like, oh no. Ooh, see, and these are so pretty. But yeah, so we have that other issue now of like Ben's dying again. So like I had to like scoop him up out of that issue here. And now it's like, yay, okay, cool. So then Holly's like, I'm gonna shoot some fireworks. Because like she didn't realize that they would like replenish automatically. Like production brought in even more fireworks. Like, here, Holly, now your turn. So she's like, woohoo! I'm gonna shoot fireworks and succeed. So she didn't die shooting the fireworks like Ben did, which I was like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Like after all of this, and then like, dang it, dang it. Such a bummer that he like, you know, kind of temporarily left the show, you know, because he kind of had a moment there. But yeah, so he will be okay though, like for real, he will be fine. We will make sure of it. He will come back. But right now, we're gonna try and make things like really exciting and fun, and we're gonna really start skating and like enjoying like more amenities. So I really like how cute it is to like watch them skate. I love it. It's adorable. So we're gonna like watch them kind of like slowly like over the next moment here, you're gonna see them start accumulating towards that, and there's quite a bit of other busy going on too. So you'll see a little sidebar here and there where like some of the other ones of the show are just starting to like mingle a little bit more with each other, and Ben is now back, of course. So thank goodness, right? Oh yes, and now they're celebrating because Ben's back. Yes, imagine that. It just wouldn't be right without him. And like sometimes like things just get a little too crazy, and it's like, whoa, you just need to like pause and chill for a moment, and then you're like, good, yeah, cool. Oh no, again with this death. Oh no. Yeah, so it's just all kinds of crazy. Like, Myra had a moment there where she, like, lapsed and, like, I don't know, had, like, a moment. And so now she's back immediately, like, right after. She's like, oh, I'm okay. We're good. Somebody might have had to, like, you know, maybe sell their soul a little bit to keep her going. But, like, we're good. Everything's fine. We're okay. Yes. So now everybody's just in the hot tub hanging out and just kind of enjoying their little bit of time here before they get a ring in the new year. So it's all about just kind of like maximizing those opportunities, and also to kind of think about what 2021 could very well be like, you know, like maybe we'll be able to go back to like social gatherings and like where you don't have to run around and ask everyone or check your phone to see if they've been vaccinated or if, you know, everybody's wearing masks, or, you know, because like as one like step leads into the next, you know, it's like I just can't wait until, you know, we're all back to like where we're in these moments like this. So I was really stoked to be able to kind of have use my imagination through The Sims to create a visual, you know, to be able to be like, wow, yeah, that's what life was. Wow, so cool. And so they're really talking about like how things have gone and like in the show, and they're just like really stoked that everything has really worked out for them. Like Myra and Wade turned out to be another unexpected but yet really super stoked couple, because remember, she was actually the surprise date. Yeah, so she was the surprise date, and it's funny because Like he was just sitting there. Like the other date before that was like going nowheresville. Yes, like, you know. So if you saw before. And so it's funny because then he like immediately like Wade was like, oh my gosh, oh no, like I am so surprised because you know she's like pretending to be the caterer and then like comes over there and then like instead of like serving him the meal, she like sets 2 plates down and then like sat down and was like, hey, yeah, so I'm actually your mystery date. Hey. And so they had like some immediate one-on-one time that I really think banked for her too. So now we have everybody just like chilling out still and kind of reflecting on how the show has gone and how well they've really kind of bonded as a group. And we have some of the other people that have been in the show before that, you know, didn't just work out, you know. It's like she's like, yeah, I mean, I could we could maybe be friends, you know. Holly was like that weird like dude that she just like she was vibing with, but she wasn't really attracted to physically, and so she had to let him go because like she had a better chance with Knox. But then like Knox, of course, he's got his own quirks too because he likes to romance through trash and do all kinds of really bizarre things that I don't think anybody would be kosher with, but it's okay. Like, we'll let that fly because now she's in love and like she thinks maybe she's found her forever dude. She's not sure, but she's pretty close. She's pretty close to thinking so. Oh man, what a wipeout. Oh no, there's another one. Myra. Girl. All these people, like, at least they're like almost there in their skill at this point because like it's kind of like just it's very unfortunate, you know, when they're like still so newbie, you know, and like slipping and falling all the time. And like, you know, we don't have the insurance check for that, you know, like we're like bare minimum budget here, girl. Like, no, like pick yourself up and go. So she did. And now we're still trying to make it through, but they're actually starting to do a lot better now. And I'm really surprised. Aw, and they're, oh shoot. Oh no. Uh-oh. It's like they're dropping like flies. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Whew, wait, almost had a moment there. Oh my gosh. Okay, now we're like in their head, like as if you were doing this. And like, it's a little fast, you know, like this is just like regular mode of speed, like 100% speed, but they're kind of going quick. So then I was like, ooh, I need to do like wide angle or something because like we're gonna get dizzy. And I only did it for a moment because I was like, I can't do this. But I was just curious to see like what everything was like around. And this is just like fascinating to me. I'm like, this is intense. So we're just still, you know, watching along, like as they're just going along with their cute little like group date. And everything seems to go well, except for the fact no one knows how to skate. And everybody's like, yeah, we've been ice skating. Like, yes, we know how. Like, they signed the waiver, all that. And it's like funny. Aw, and so like Ben's still like just so madly in love with his significant other now, aka husband, aka partner, aka like was boyfriend, like climbed the ladder fairly quickly, but like he did have some competition there with a couple of guys like that were really attractive. And you know, even one that looked kind of like him too. So it was really funny that he now is just like, whoa, like, oh wow, like you're awesome. So I was just really surprised that he ended up picking him versus maybe like the younger guy, the one that was like, you know, more educated, like the bookworm dude, even though it was like kind of crazy. But now we have, he also has aged up. So now we have Breezy. Now we're back following Ben and the guys as they're like hanging out on the back terrace, just kind of playing games and stuff, chilling a little bit, having a good time. And then this is like a really good time for Ben and Batista to really start bonding even a bit more because they want to make sure that this is really going to work beyond just the house because, you know, you can really like go from like somewhere where, you know, in this bubble, and then you're just kind of like, you go out from there, and then it's like, are you gonna part ways? Are you gonna stay together? Are you really gonna marry? Because nothing's really set in stone when you're in these sort of competitions and games and that kind of stuff. So he's really want to make sure it's solid for sure before he like 100% commits to taking this guy home. Oh, and now they're sitting and trying. They're like going after all the like little nuggets and things around that the producers set up just to kind of see like what would they do? Like what kind of drama will this stir up? Like, you know, he made weed cookies. Now he's like using the bubble blower. Oh, and Ben's like, this isn't that great. Like, I've had better. And at the same point, like, Batista's like, this is the first time I've ever done this. So, like, I'm diggity dog. Yes. So now Batista's like, well, here. We've both been to college. Let's try something else. And, aw, it's so cute. Like, Wade, he is, like, such the artist at heart, too. And the lyricist. So he is making the song. It's so cute. So. Just so. Something like that. And so like there was like a really crazy mess and like a fire like crazy that happened out front that was off camera because I felt like it was just too negative. And so now like a couple of them like are kind of burnt and crusty a little bit. So Myra has actually offered to help and give Holly like a fresh up, you know, like a really good cleaning, a cleansing almost, if you will. So it's really adorable to see that it barely helped. So she's gonna have to do a couple other things before she's quite ready for the New Year's celebration. And we have Ben here and Batista. They're like hanging out. Ben is also offering massages. He is currently giving one to our Wade, and it's really sweet, but like at the same point he's doing this because he feels bad, you know, like he just feels bad. Here's Wade. Yes. Okay, so Wade's massaging Myra. Actually, that was Knox. So he's actually, no, there's Knox. So, okay, yeah. So he's actually massaging Batista. I just hadn't seen Batista from the back like that, I guess. Maybe he changes hairstyles. Like, it's goofy, but sometimes they'll change hairstyles, I guess, when they change between, like, how they're going to shower and then, like, what they're going to wear for that versus, like, what they're going to have for, you know, just, like, other stuff too, like regular everyday or whatever. And I just didn't recognize him. I was like, oh my gosh, like I guess he was massaging Batista, but for a minute it almost looked like it was Wade. Okay, so Wade is still massaging Myra, and then we have it's basically our leads here, because then we also have Holly, and she is massaging Knox. But as you can see, Wade is very familiar with how to do massages. And so he immediately, like, whips out the hot stones. Wow. Yes. Yes. How exciting. Okay, cool. Okay, so now resolution time. Yes. Oh, and she's gonna do like a little ditty for us too, yeah. Sweet. Aw. Literally, just a little. Yes. So she knows what her ambitions are for 2021. Oh, and yay. So does Knox. He wants to be better at recycling and being an eco-friendly sim. Oh, and Holly set hers too. She wants to be a little more popular. And then same with their daughter, who is now like a teenager. She's like growing up. Oh my gosh, she's like preteen. I cannot believe it. And so she's old enough to set her own resolutions. Their son is 2. Drake is, but unfortunately it seems like Drake actually like can't somehow. I don't know why, but children somehow are supposed to set resolutions for their goals, but then they're not actually allowed to set resolutions. So it's really strange to me. I don't know why. But okay, so Ben now is setting his. He wants to be more artistic, it seems. Yep, seems so. Okay, now we are up to a Breezy. She is up here, like, just kind of mopey, you know. She's breezy, she's flowy. Cool. And now Ben and Holly are up here just chitty-chatting, and Holly's trying. She's really trying. I'm so surprised. Whoa. Whoa, oh my gosh. What a masterpiece, girl. Like, yes. Clap, clap. And Ben's not quite sure how to react. He's just like, I could probably make a couple bucks on this if you sign it. Yes, because it's your signature. Your signature's worth the whole thing. Because you're kind of famous. Go Holiday. Yes. Okay, so now Myra and Wade and Batista and Ben are all challenging each other to a dual team beer pong match. Yes. So let's see who nails this one. Oh my gosh. Myra's doing pretty good. Oh. She gave up. Like, she just kind of like started walking off. Like, it was so silly. So then I was like, okay, well, best 2 out of 4. Okay. So we have Wade representing their team, and we have Batista representing his team, and they're gonna play together. And if you see, it's actually funny, but in a moment, keep watching. A ball just goes crazy. Like, oh my gosh, like, it's nuts. And somehow they managed to slingshot it over top of, like, over top and over the fence. So there's this glass fence here, you know, like this glass railing. Yeah, totally up and over. So good job, Wade. Clap, clap. Yes. Round of applause. Round of applause. He's going in. He's going in. He's going in for it. Boom. Yes. Boom. And now Ben's like, just so happened to walk in on that. And he's like, oh, dang. Batista, you are getting smashed. Like, what? He's got 4 cups. Hasn't even had any yet. And you already, like, or down 1, like, whoa. So then he caught back up, and now they're at 3-3, and Ben's like, okay, cool, let's chill, like, I'm gonna come in and do this now, and take the shot. So now they're down to 2-3, but then Ben's like, showed ya. So now Myra, she's like nowhere to be seen. So then it's like, it's funny because then it's hilarious, but it's honestly like she may be with child, who knows? Even though like their max, like their household limit, maybe. But so he's got to actually like pitch in and do her turn too. And so he's gonna have to do the drinks. But now we're down to 1 and 3? Oh my gosh. So obviously we know who is the champ here. Yes! Totally Myra and Wade. Yes, Myra and Wade definitely won the beer pong challenge, or juice pong challenge. Okay, so now Batista and Ben are over here like just chilling, kind of talking, you know, just reminiscing a little bit about the year and kind of how things are going. And it's just so cute and sweet to see them like interact and just kind of like catch up on everything. And they're appreciating the lights. I loved how they work, but I kind of wish that they thought of the platform situation, because if you notice, the lights aren't lining up against the platform like the way that the railings work, as much as I would like them to. So now we are in our celebration. Yes! Woohoo! We are getting up to the moment. Stay tuned. Yes, the ball will drop in just one moment. We are down to the few short seconds yet. 1.5 minutes. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I am so grateful. Happy New Year to everyone. And I hope you guys have a great 2021. And this one is going to be even better, because we're going to take everything we learned from 2020 and we're going to make it the best one yet. So now everybody's just all together. We have Ben, we have Batista, we have Knox, we have Holly, we have Holly's daughter, now Breezy Day, and then we have Wade, and we have Myra, and we have their son Drake. And this is how they come together and move on for a new year, a new life, and a new 2021. Thank you so much, and stay proud. Go out and do something magical, and thanks again so much for tuning into the series. Bye, guys, and again, Happy New Year. Thank you, and on to even more.